We are joined with the live audience of the San Pablo congregation. San Pablo congregation, can we hear you say hello? Hello! All right, no, absolutely. It's going to be a great night. We do have an amazing topic for you today. It is leading by example, offline and online. Excuse me. Yeah. Um, and I'm joined here today by two lovely sisters. Sisters, if you can introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name is Sister Danielle. I'm from the locale of San Pablo, and I'm a CWS teacher, the CWS president, as well as the Kadiwa vice president here in the locale.
All right.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sister Irish Doverdown from the locale of Hayward, and I'm a choir member, multimedia officer, and a CWS teacher as well. Glad to be here.
Ooh. It's going to be an exciting night and a lot of things to cover. I mean, we have various activities. We have this topic. I mean, leading by example, offline and online. What does that? I mean, even off the topic, what does that feel to you?
Oh, I think it's so timely because we all use social media. So I'm excited to dive in and dive deep with this topic.
All right, absolutely. And then let us know in the chat below where you're tuning in from. If you're coming from Bay Area, California, so Silicon Valley, California. What's another few districts? Central Valley,
Central
California?
Valley, OCC, SoCal, San Diego, or anywhere around the world, actually.
Absolutely. We're excited to have you here tonight. And then we'll go just straight into our main topic and discussion. What do you like to create or consume on social media? Are there any things or certain things you post most frequently?
Oh, okay. We're going down here. Okay. So something that I like to create, I actually like having weekly or monthly vlogs. I like to vlog my life, because we want to appreciate the people. You just never know like how different 1 month can look towards the next.
Absolutely.
So especially when you go through hard times in life or a lot of changes like myself, you look back on some of the content you've created, put on your social media, and you celebrate life in a sense, right? And the people in it. Thank you. And then something I like to consume. So I like to consume everything from, I love cooking videos.
Absolutely.
Cooking videos. Yeah. I love INC media content, wallpaper Wednesdays, always so timely. I also like, for myself, things that are great for mental health and productivity. So those are some of the things I consume. How about you, Sister?
So I feel very similarly as well. So I'm someone who kind of likes to post like a lot of different things that I do. Like yesterday, I went on a walk before work. I posted that. No, that was kind of what I posted exactly. Yeah. You don't follow me yet, sister.
Oh, we're gonna follow each other on social media.
It's like, how did you know exactly what I wrote? But yeah, I went on a walk, and then after work, I also went on a walk. But then I went to an art museum, and I like
art museum.
Yeah, where I work, we have a free art museum. So
sis, let me know where you work.
I work at a university.
Wow.
So yeah, and I like kind of posting those kinds of things. I like to post things that I really relate to. Like I also am a big advocate for like mental health and being able to take breaks and understand oneself better. I like to be able to kind of like post things with my friends and my loved ones.
Yes.
It's like, because for me, sometimes it's easy to kind of forget with all the things that are going on in life, like the things that really matter, which is like the people around you and just like the small things. And so being able to go back and see it, like I love going to my archives and just like, oh, I did this 9 years ago. Yeah, like those are some of my favorite things. And I really like to watch cooking videos as well, and I also really like to watch people try new foods. Like I'm like a pretty adventurous eater myself, so I really like to watch, like if I'm gonna go somewhere, I would look up, what are some things to eat here and stuff like that. And yeah, so those are some of my favorite things. I like posting music, concerts, hockey. I really like hockey right now.
There's a lot to unpack. There's a lot to unpack.
I love hockey.
Let us know in the chat below what is something you guys like to create, or if there's a specific topic or specific content that you like to consume. Right, let us know in the comments down below. And let me just reiterate some of the things that we've mentioned. We've mentioned family, friends, We
Yes.
mentioned our daily outings,
Yes.
right? Recent sports that we like. Hockey's incredibly. That's like
Ice skating. Sorry, I had to include that
there you
too.
go.
Ice
Okay, I was like,
skating.
oh, it makes sense now.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. And then we've also mentioned food blogs, right? Like how to make certain dishes. Is there a
Yes.
specific dish that you like to watch, or you just just like whatever floats your boat?
Lately, maybe I'm revealing a bit of myself, but I like things that are like high in protein because I'm also in the fitness, well, trying to get on that fitness track. So
Ooh,
I like
Okay.
recipes that are like easy to make, but
me
also
too. High
healthy, high
protein.
protein.
Mhm.
So
Very filling,
yeah,
Right.
sustaining.
Something to sate you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, I like those stuff too.
yeah,
Like high protein breakfast,
yeah,
especially because sometimes like I need something to get me through the first half of my day.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
The good answers, Sister
Well
Danielle.
said. Well said. I want to echo what our sister said, but I think the only thing I can add on to that is like remember that when we first introduced ourselves, we also talked about our duties. So if you're an
Mhm.
officer in the church, one of the ways that you're gonna continue to be an example is really keep up the genuinity and the authenticity online and offline.
Okay.
Mhm.
You're going to lose credibility, even respect from your closest friends, even what more to someone who doesn't know you that well. And
Mhm.
it's not even just content of what we wear, it could even be downright to the music, the language that we use
Mhm.
on social media, even among our close friends. So keeping consistent to who we are online and offline is very important, especially if you want to be a good example and a good help to your family members, the youth of the generation, and of course members of the Church of Christ around the world.
Mhm.
Yes.
Good. Well said.
And I want to
Well,
kind of like add on to that as well that when you are being genuine to who you are,
Yeah.
you will attract people who will be genuine themselves.
Absolutely.
I have friends who are obviously not members,
Yeah.
but I have always been very upfront about, oh, I need to go to worship service on this day. Like for example, just last week I went to a concert, but I
Mhm.
had to worshipped first,
Yeah.
and they were all very understanding of that. They're like, okay, yeah, what time do you need to leave? Do I need to meet you after? Do I need to do this? And even though they're not members, they were always very respectful. They never pushed me to be like, oh, can you miss the service? Or
Right.
and I think that's just the beauty of being able to be truthful to yourself, and also being obedient to the words of God, because then God will also give you like good people around you, no matter if they're inside or outside the church.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely. And actually, let me pose this question to our live audience here in São Pablo. São Pablo, what is a form of content that we enjoy po on our spare time? What do you like to watch po?
YouTube.
YouTube.
Oh, I heard YouTube.
TikTok.
TikTok. Wow.
What is there anything else po?
Your live post so you guys can wave to the camera po. There they are. Yay! Woo, San Pablo! So YouTube and TikTok, any Instagram or Facebook users, well, all right. Yeah, so we all consume pretty much. How about you, Brother James?
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, you know,
I
like
forgot.
you know, a little bit about yourself too, Brother James.
Oh yeah, huh?
So
Oh,
are you
I-
a new host for tonight and a panelist?
you know what? Some of the content that I like to read or
Consume or
consume.
clickbait, yeah.
You know what? I'm not on social media as often as I used to.
Uh-huh.
I did pick up reading, so I'm primarily reading a book on days that I get to relax. If not,
Nice.
then I am listening to music. I am slowly kind of venturing into um, this this new stage of musical experience, like auditory experience, that for me I'm trying to pursue the what I can to reach the highest level of listening I can have.
Wow.
I don't know if that makes sense, like
Yes.
yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, so for the most part I'm just reading books or listening to music, not particularly posting much actually, compared to being here on INCRadio or being on INC Media.
Yeah.
For the most part, I am primarily just reading and listening,
I
right?
see. I
But
see.
while we're on the topic of the medias we see, I do want to just read a few messages from our chat down below. Thank you guys so much for being so active. And we would like to greet everyone who is currently logging on. Here is our CFO overseer, Ka Alex Lorito. Greetings to all brethren around the world.
Hello po, Ka
And
Alex.
then this is also from Sister Michelle Gamab, who is currently tuning in from São Paulo here. Happy tuning in from São Paulo. Kylene, greetings from São Paulo as well. Norma, good evening po, brethren. Happy viewing po from São Paulo. Hashtag BAC. Happy birthday, Ka Michelle.
But actually, Brother James, you know, for the live, for our viewers and listeners, we're actually while we're on this panel, we can smell the celebration. It smells so good. So we're excited to eat after the show, Mom.
They're
Absolutely.
watching them eat right now,
Yes,
and earlier I'm just like,
And then we do have a few more coming from all the way from District of New Jersey. Hi po mga kapatid, watching from the local of Bayonne. Sister Abigail. There we go.
Abigail.
Sister Abigail, thank you for tuning in. Sister Jill Seneca, our Region 4 choir director, is saying good evening po, watching live from the local of San Pablo, BAC. And then a few more saying from Sister Rosie Malyari, happy birthday po sa mga aming mahal na Ka Michelle po.
Happy birthday.
Good effort, good effort, good
Good job,
effort.
good job.
Good effort. You know what? And there's so many things that we can consume, and positive content, especially coming from INC Media. Is there a specific program that you both like to like to have to like intake, consume?
Yeah.
What's your favorite program?
Well, one of them was really like on a day like this, Friday, every Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, INC Media Live is always such a great program to tune into because they always spread positivity, and that's something we need to be reminded of. They also provide tools that we can share our faith with, and again, it doesn't have to be on. Again, social media is so accessible nowadays.
Right.
Even our children have them, so there are platforms, apps. You can even consume music, which I feel like is a part of social media.
Exactly.
So that's just me. Yeah, INC Media. And
INC
INC Radio, of course. And of course, INC Radio. Yes.
Absolutely. INC Radio, INC Media. Sister Danielle, do you have a specific program that you like to tune into?
I really like the Heart and Soul podcast.
That was my answer too. Good stuff.
And I really
Shout out to
like
Sister Kez.
on Instagram how we have like different social medias now, like the Light Life, INC.
Yes.
That I love that page a lot. Sometimes when I'm having a rough day, like they post something and it's just like that perfect little midday like pick me up that it's just like, how did you know this is exactly what I needed?
Exactly what I needed.
So
yes.
that's one that I really like, and I really, of course, like that's in the Bible, like to be reminded of just very straightforward, very simple, like the things that we believe in. So
Absolutely.
those are kind of like the ones that I kind of like go to the most. So
All right. Actually,
Love it.
I love that you guys mentioned a few of those. Heart and Soul is one of my favorite as well. And off the top of my head, Stories of Faith. I don't know if you guys have read that or watched that series.
Yes.
For our viewers back home, it's an incredible series that shares the stories of faith of the brethren all over the world. Very inspiring content, and one of my personal favorites as well is the short form of media. It's a verse of the week clips. You guys seen it?
Yes.
You've seen those reels. Let us know down below if you have a specific verse of the week that you like to have in the back of your pocket that you remind yourself um, on a daily basis, right? So if we can get that clip of verse of the week using social media as a Christian. Back to you, Paul.
Everyone, the internet and social media have indeed changed today's culture. They are useful, especially in speeding communication and access to information. However, there indeed are instances these platforms have brought others harm rather than good. So, what's the proper use of social networking platforms? What should the youth especially keep in mind when using the internet? I am Brother Cromwell Correa, and I'll share those answers with you from the Bible in the verse of the week. Here in the book of Romans, chapter 12, 1 down to 2, this is what we can read. So here's what I want you to do. God helping you. Take your everyday, ordinary life, your sleeping, eating, going to work, and walking around life, and place it before God as an offering. Embracing what God does for you is the best thing you can do for Him. Don't become so well adjusted to your culture that you fit into it without even thinking. Instead, fix your attention on God. You'll be changed from the inside out. Readily recognize what He wants from you and quickly respond to it. Unlike the culture around you, always dragging you down to its level of immaturity, God brings the best out of you, develops well for maturity in you. The youth should keep in mind what Apostle Paul is reminding us. We should not become so well adjusted to the culture around us that we fit into it without even thinking, for it might drag us down to its level of immaturity. Let's say the things we see on social media are trending or accepted by many or perhaps promoted by a celebrity or an influencer. Let's remember, if those are against God's commandments, we should not be influenced by them. Instead, we should avoid them in our life. And to all our friends, especially the youth, who want to know how God can bring out the best in your life, we invite you to learn more by attending Bible studies inside the Church of Christ. That is our verse of the week. Stay safe, stay strong, and stay faithful. God bless.
Wow, what a timely message.
So
Am I right?
perfect. So great.
Absolutely. And it fits so well into our topic because it's just that gentle reminder coming from the church administration on how we should conduct ourselves not only online but offline as well, right? Moving forward, I do want to say just a few comments before going into our upcoming activities. Kajes had mentioned a few of his favorite programs to watch is Turning Point on Indigan, and from Sister Abigail, Faith and Melody is it's another great program that for you guys to check out back home. Now, for our upcoming activities, we do have quite a few.
Yeah, so
Absolutely,
exciting.
absolutely. Just off the top of my head, I mean, what do we have? Something that we are having this weekend, Sister Irish. Would you happen to be partaking in performing in that single?
Not performing, but definitely spectating and supporting. We
Gotcha.
have
Songs of
salvation.
Salvation.
There we go.
So we do have a full month of activities. We have Songs of Salvation a cappella competition or
Edition.
edition
Yes,
edition.
yes.
It's going to be a great time. I know various locals have been putting in hours and hours of practice to showcase they're not only just their talent but also the wonderful pieces that the church administration and has created. Right, INC Music is one of the one of the departments that we have, and some of their music is or all their music are great to listen to.
Absolutely. Yes. And I believe we have more. So, as you said, we have a full month packed for December. And for our upcoming activities, we also have our. Do we have more poster spot to show, Kuya Tech? So, we have, um, Brother James, I think you have a better view of it than I
Okay,
do.
okay,
So,
so I got it. On the 23rd, we have the Scan Emergency Skills Fair. Just today, we had the ILO film showing. A great movie.
okay.
Another on the 23rd is also a CWS Officers Conference. 24th, a CWS Fun Day, or Family Fun Day, excuse me, over at Coyote Point, Sunday 3 p.m. And then a few more that I see is the third year anniversary broadcast of San Francisco INC Radio on the 29th.
Yay! We're turning 3.
Just a few more, and we did have a few activities that did pass already. For first and foremost is the Kadiwa Formal.
Yes. Oh, so great. So great. Thank
And-
you, Paul. That was so great.
We had a
just-
great MC.
Oh,
Yes,
here-
our MC,
here
Brother
is a
James.
few. Thank you. Here are a few pictures of the formal itself. Let's see. That's brother JB, brother Jan, sister
Brother
Jess,
Kenneth.
brother Kenneth, um, and wonderful venue, amazing food. You can't go wrong.
The
Yeah.
food was great.
Yes, it was.
Food was really good.
All right, and then yeah, that's a lovely backdrop. If you guys can see just a little bit, it has the Kadiwa sign, flowers, great time.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh,
There's
there's a nice
more.
picture.
That's right. Okay, we'll just go through them very quickly, Kuya Tech. So, I remember, Brother James, by the way, you made the program also extra lively with your
Mhm.
hosting, the games, the program. Everyone looked fabulous, as you can see here in these photos.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember you getting your cardio in that day.
Yeah. Definitely, I did. Man, it was definitely a good time. Great food, like I mentioned, and yes, definitely the program was great. Not particularly because I hosted, but because it was such a well managed, and it's a really great created. It was a really great event. Thank you to the District Kadiwa of Bay Area, California. There is another activity that did happen just recently. The CWS Kickball, led by Burlingame, Pacifica, and Daly City congregations. All right, there we go.
Wow.
Aww.
I mean, just from the sound of it, from what I've heard, it was a great activity for all the kids. It was a great show out, and you can't go wrong with kickball.
Yeah.
Kickball's fun.
Great times. Great times.
Absolutely. There we go. Oh, they're locked in for some fun.
Mhm.
All right, and you know what? It is going to be almost around that time where we are going to be wrapping up. Thank you so much for all of our viewers back home who've tuned in, commented, and shared their favorite contents of not only INT Media content, but also their favorite contents to watch and consume. We just want to say there are the various different church medias that you guys can tune into is here on INC Radio, DZEM 954. Link and subscribe down below. Social media, Iglesia Ni Cristo Church, Iglesia Ni Cristo News and Updates on Facebook. Instagram is at INT News and Updates. Twitter is INT News _updates. And we would just like to say a special thank you to our Bay Area District staff, our multimedia advisor, Sean Adam, our CFO, Overseer, Alex Rito, our assistant district supervising minister, Caruel del Rosario, and our district supervising minister, Jojo Bayani. Of course, from INC Radio, Kuya Tech, and Brother Manly Andaya, and of course to our church administration, sub-C CEO and CFO coordinator, Brother Angelo Manalo, and our beloved executive minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. Thank you so much to everyone who has tuned in. We hope to see you again next Friday, 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, for more fun, more inspiring content, and of course, another week for INC Radio. Thank you so much, and have a good rest of your night. San Pablo, have a good rest of your night. Thank you so much.
Woo! San Paulo, thank you. Happy birthday, Michelle.
Happy birthday!
Ayun na.